Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Frostpunk Strategy and Tactics, Episode 9. So, in our last episode, we got a few more people coming on in, put them to work here. Still a few more sick people than I would like to see. Not that we can't handle the numbers, but it's lowering our productivity, namely in the workshop fields, which is distressing to say the least. I think what we're going to do, just to prevent this, for the time being anyway, is kick on our heaters for these, so that these guys are toasty warm. And then once we get some more range going on here for them, I think we'll be in better shape. Actually, you know what? You're already covered by that. You don't need another thing. You guys, actually, you're being covered as well, so I don't know why your people are sick. You're being covered as well, but you need that heater. We don't want you guys being chilly. Alright, yeah, I think we're getting our automaton bloke here to start building for us, and then we'll put them back to work on the wood. Almost got our steelworks going, but there's many more things that we need to get up and running. I'm a little worried about our tech rate. Just a touch. Just a touch. I mean, our resources are good at the moment, but again, a little worried about the tech rate. We have been running the generator on one step cooler because, well, at the moment we can get away with it. That's not going to be so true coming up in a couple of days, because yeah, that drop right there, there's no avoiding that, and that's 2 levels of colder. So we're going to have to make some progress here. Why don't you go and get us some wood, my friend? At least for the moment. Aha! United by faith. So we're holding an evening of prayers this afternoon. Plenty of people seem to be here. They're praying, but they're also talking, laughing. I haven't seen anything heartening our city for a long time. Yes. Getting a little extra bonus health. Oh, speaking of, alright, so our cooldowns aren't down yet, but we're working on it. Where our law is starting to cool down. You'd think the people would just, like, I don't know, take the streets rather than trudge through all the snow. But, hey, who might I say? So, alright, we got people hitting up the fighting arenas. We got plenty of wood for the moment. Although that's not necessarily guaranteed to last us too much. So we might as well get wood while the getting is good. We're almost done with the let people rest shift here. And our scouts are almost home as well. Alright, our sick people are starting to shift. And here comes all those others and all those extra workers and children and what have you. So we got more people in the city. I think, yeah, I know we're full up on that now. I think at this point it might behoove us to 4 children not in a child shelter. Yeah, we got to. Well, first off, we got to figure out a new destination for our scout. Got the Shrouded Cave and the Frozen Grove. Let's hit the Frozen Grove. I know it's a long shot, but I think that is the materials, with the Shrouded Cave being one of the ones that are with that. Yeah, we got hungry people, but we've got more than enough food to handle it. I think in the morning we're going to shuffle everybody around. We can do a big dismantle job. I don't want to do it right now. We gotta wait for the end of the day proper. That way we can shuffle things around. The other thing we could do is maybe take a look at see how we can salvage what we've got. Yeah, something like that. I mean, it's not pretty, but we can make it work for us. Here you go, hunters. Go and do something with that. Now we do have some more people that we need to go. All right, temporary settlement. We do need to get them going. Let's take a look here. Steam cores and wood. Walled colony. Dreadnought landing. Alright, now since these guys are... you know what? I sent our scout party out into the wrong direction. Alright, the walled colony... I want to see if that's... No, actually, you know what? I think the walled colony is safe. For the moment. It's only later if you send it in there they will get fried. We do not want them getting fried with all their stuff on there. Oh, 29 people homeless. I did not realize we were short that many homes. Or, well, you know what I'm talking about. Well, we have our builder's building order here, and I do think we need to... Actually, no, we can just add on to existing layers here. Yeah, you right there will be enough. Again, we don't care. We do care about the heat. So there's that. That's enough for everyone. So are you. You're not within faith range, but that's okay. There we go. And that brought us back under the lumber cap. Hopefully we don't get too many people taking health hits here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to turn that off here. That cold, that turns into chilly. Londoners get a few more followers, that's okay. Oh, quit your whining. You guys are doing fine. You're all getting food. And it looks like everyone's building up their stuff here. Got more than enough workers here. We should be able to bang it out in this 2-hour pre-work period without cutting into work time too badly. In which case we can turn that off and set the automaton to go back working there. Might as well. Pretty soon I think we can do our extended shifts again, and I do intend to use them. Alright, I think we're in good shape now. And we are about to finish up our tech here. Now our next tech choice is going to be very telling. Now let's see. Generator efficiency is definitely one we want to look into. But one of the other things we want to look at is to that outpost depot. Because, yeah... getting an outpost up and running is kind of what we want to do, and yes, I do know we dismantled that coal mine, but we can make up for it. How? Well, by converting all that extra wood into coal. with a charcoal burner. I believe that is the correct option here. We could also go infirmary, although I think our healthcare is doing just fine at the moment. Yeah, you know what? Outpost. Because we also are gearing ourselves up to start importing steam cores. Speaking of charcoal burners, we do have some spare people to go here. So, yeah, we need... Well, I'm going to upgrade the steam steelworks at the end of the shift because I don't want to shuffle people out. But what I do want to do is get a charcoal kiln in here and make sure it is within the heat radius. Because we've got some wood to burn, and we're starting to use up some of our coal. And our next law is ready to rock and roll. So, now we could keep going down this direction. The temple definitely helps against the Londoners. But I'm more interested in something else. I'm more interested in some of the more practical applications of the faith tree, namely the shrines. These shrines are really freaking good. These are like the special sauce. These shrines give you sort of an AoE productivity bonus and are built just like steam hubs. So you put them down basically right next to your steam hubs for all practical and intensive purposes, and they help you out. Let's see here. And, I mean, you can spam these things, but you don't need to necessarily. But they're cheap enough to do so. Alright, hope rises. Let's put them back to work. Up you go. Up you go. You especially, our researchers, especially need to be the ones working late nights. You guys need to be... Actually, I'm not going to do late nights with the steelworks, but our food needs to work. And actually, all those chilies, you know what? I do think it is time to kick our steam level back up to 2. Because, yeah, we need it. Especially now that we have this charcoal kiln coming in. And that we're making enough of it. We're making more of that. Eesh, 115, and there's that shrine going there. So we're look, 144 efficiency with the kids and the shrine bonuses both helping us out. Oh yeah, we don't need heaters here, do we? Well, you're out of the way. Yeah, the other shifts that we want working long are going to definitely be our gathering posts. The charcoal kiln, definitely. The other one here, shrines built. Breath of Hope, excellent. Yeah, these shrines are one of the reasons I really, really like the Faith Tree. In fact, you know, I think we're going to do another charcoal kiln here, because I think that's going to be... Alright, you are not near either of them. Actually, I think what we're going to do is, once this, once you use up your last 22 trees, this will become a charcoal kiln. That one didn't have many trees to begin with. Alright, we are still not using some of our labor. Now part of me wants to get another hub going here. We do have some things. You know, we could tap into these two. I think that might be a smart idea once work time's over. Oh yeah, the other thing is we do have to upgrade those steel things. 'Cause see how quickly we burn down the steel that we get? This is why steel becomes a bit of a bottleneck here, and why we wanted to upgrade that sooner rather than later. Hopefully you guys you guys will be able to finish this tech in time. Because then we can also build the outpost itself. Get that going and get we'll get at least one team out to the winter home so that we can harvest wood from them. Dink. All right, so new technology. I do think factories might be a wise decision. Charcoal kiln thermostat will also help us out. That produces the 33% more coal. Steam coal thumpers might be a good idea, but you know what? Since we're going to be doubling up on these, I think that's going to be a wise decision. And now we can get our outpost depot. Oh yeah, there's a specific spot where you have to put this thing, and it's right where we've already built stuff up. So we don't actually have much infrastructure to build to tap into it. That's the other reason for that big 15 wood long road, is we have to draw that out eventually anyway. So we might as well. Yes, finish your labors. Let's see, resources, steam steel works, upgrade you, upgrade you. Few are persuaded. Remember the lender's talking to the crowd, he's trying to scare as many as possible into joining, but his vision of doom is false here. Ask a cleric to reassure me. Yeah, we gotta keep these Lundummers at bay. But look at this. People are hopeful enough not to join the Londoners, except for through special events. Now the Londoners are gonna start pushing back. Escort the inn. We're not robbing them. Yeah, we'll need to build some more stuff up, but we've got the stuff to handle them. Alright, we got a day to get this up, and, well, let's see if we can get enough housing available and ready for them. Oh, we don't have enough for that. Huh. We don't have enough steel. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is why steel is so important. I am going to start us out with tents, just so that they're not... we can always upgrade them later, because wood's not a concern. Yeah, you're out of heat range. You are... Are you in heat range? Yeah, you look like you're in heat range. You are barely in heat range. You're in heat range. You're not in heat range. You are not. You are. I'll take someone being outside of clergy range. That I can handle. Bit over to you. Nice when you have copious amounts of wood. And also, we need a... oh yeah, we're waiting for the outpost depot to actually be built. Still, most people are on duty here. Oh, that's the other thing. we're going to have you power through the rest of these. Because I want to dismantle this thing. In fact, I might just dismantle it anyway. Have our automaton help with the building instead. Because I want to have the new charcoal kiln up and ready to go there. Alright, we've got brand new shiny steam steelworks ready to rock and roll. Actually, I could just turn the automaton for that just to have them work it a little bit more. Yeah, I know we're spiking up discontent a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. And we're keeping up with the coal demand, even though we turned the heat all the way up. That's always a good thing. And that's also why I want to get that charcoal kiln going here. I do think we want to get a road out to here to get these going. Food's holding up just fine. So no complaints there. Aha! Alright, we are ready for an outpost group, but we don't have the steel for it. But we certainly got the manpower for that. Alright, ooh, charcoal kiln needs 30 steel. Yeah, once again, steel's the order of the day here. That's why I'm glad you're working at the overnight shift. As he's slowly trotting through all the trees, as our double dip in temperature lurks ever closer. But I think we'll be in decent shape to get all these things built. We are about to be able to declare our next law. There's our fortitude checks, but we're doing pretty well. Aha, writing on the wall. So declare it to... And this is where the Londoners kind of fight back. Oh yeah, we will fight back ourselves by boosting up hope. That's why you want to have the evening prayers going as fast as possible, as soon as possible, so that you can keep burning those cooldowns. So that way the Londoners writing on the wall malarkey doesn't really have a lasting impact, and you can fight against it pretty readily. And our next law is ready to rock and roll. Alright, we can go to the temple to keep that hope going, but House of Healing and Field Kitchens are both ones that are quite useful and quite important here. And it'll actually keep people employed. It raises the heat level of buildings around it. So, Field Kitchens. Now these things are unfortunately not freebie road placements, but you can, because we build these all in a big lump together, we can get a whole bunch of different structures covered with these. Now, let's see if we can't spiffy up this road configuration a little bit better. Clip this kitty corner here so that we can get those working a little bit more in our favor. But we'll certainly build a couple of field kitchens. People regain hope. glad to hear that. Silly Londoners. Yeah, the Londoner faction can take off and get away from you if you are not careful. So, yeah. Alright, so we seem to be doing pretty darn well, I would say so. I think that's a good stopping point here. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out.